Hello, it is Ryan, and I was on a flight the other day playing one of my favorite social spin slot games on ChumbaCasino.com. I looked over at the person sitting next to me, and you know what they were doing? They were also playing Chumba Casino. Coincidence? I think not. Everybody's loving having fun with it. Chumba Casino is home to hundreds of casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere, even at 30,000 feet. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com to claim your free welcome bonus. That's ChumbaCasino.com and live the Chumba life.
No purchase necessary. VGW. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.
All right, gentlemen, buckle up. Today we're diving deep into something that plagues way too many of us, being a people pleaser. Ever feel like you're constantly walking on eggshells, trying to make everyone happy? You know that feeling when you agree to something you really don't want to do just to avoid conflict or disappointment? Well, it's time to break free from that cycle. Being a good person doesn't mean sacrificing your own happiness and desires. In fact, living authentically makes you a stronger, more genuine version of yourself, someone people actually admire and respect. Let's unpack this, because I know there are a ton of guys out there nodding their heads right now. We all want to be liked, we all want to fit in, but there's a fine line between being considerate and letting others walk all over you. It's about finding that balance, setting those healthy boundaries, and ultimately saying yes to the things that truly matter to you. Here are 5 key takeaways that can help you stop people pleasing and start living for yourself. Number 1. Recognize the patterns. Pay attention to those moments when you're hesitant to say no, even if it doesn't feel right. Are you always the one picking up the tab? Do you volunteer for tasks you dislike just to avoid saying no? These are red flags, my friend. Write them down, analyze them, and start becoming aware of those people-pleasing tendencies. Awareness is the first step to change. Next, understand your values. What's truly important to you? Your passions, your goals, your relationships. These are the things that should guide your decisions. When you know what matters most, it becomes easier to say no to things that don't align with those values. Think about it like this. If you spend all your time chasing after everyone else's desires, you'll never have time or energy for your own dreams. Now, here's a practical tip. Practice assertive communication. This doesn't mean being aggressive or rude. It simply means expressing your needs and opinions clearly and respectfully. When someone asks you to do something, try saying, "I appreciate you asking, but I'm committed to." Or, "That sounds interesting, but right now I'm focused on." See, you can decline politely while still being kind. Number 4, embrace the discomfort. Saying no often feels uncomfortable at first, like a little voice inside is screaming, "You're going to hurt their feelings." But here's the thing. True respect comes from setting boundaries and honoring your own needs. It might feel awkward initially, but over time, you'll realize that being honest with yourself and others builds stronger relationships in the long run. Finally, celebrate your wins. Every time you stand up for yourself, say no to something you don't want to do, or prioritize your own needs, celebrate it. This is progress, folks. It takes courage to break free from old patterns and start living authentically. Give yourself credit for taking those steps towards a more fulfilling life. Think about that time when you really wanted to pursue a hobby but kept putting it off because you felt obligated to help someone else with their project. You know the feeling, right? Maybe you ended up missing out on something truly meaningful just because you were afraid to say no. Now imagine if you had said yes to yourself and pursued that passion. What could have happened? Maybe you would have discovered a hidden talent, made new friends, or even found a path towards a more fulfilling career. The point is, saying yes to yourself opens up a world of possibilities that people-pleasing shuts down. It's about creating space for your own growth and happiness. So, gentlemen, let me leave you with this. Don't be afraid to break free from the chains of people-pleasing. Set those boundaries, embrace your authentic self, and start living a life that truly reflects who you are. Trust me, it's worth it. Share this episode with your friends, leave a review if you enjoyed it, and join the conversation on social media. Let's build a community of men who are unafraid to be themselves. Until next time, keep striving for greatness.
This podcast is created with the help of advanced AI to deliver thoughtful affirmations and positive messages just for you.